Sims 4, what to buy. This is a relatively new house, and it's not really furnished yet. So I don't have what's necessary for my Sims to progress more easily. So one of the purchases that I just made was I had to buy some benches and sofas because there's 6 people living in the house, or 7 people, nowhere for them to sleep. So you want to make sure, if you don't have enough beds, that you buy benches and sofas. Even, as you can see, they will sleep outside. You're going to want a laptop or a computer because the computer allows them to do work. They can work on their job. They can work on different skills. For example, if their job might be writing, or writing might be a skill. You're definitely going to want to buy books. You go to the bookshelf over here and you see it says purchase books. And you're going to want to buy books that will help your Sims with their skills or with their career. So for their skills, you click on this one here, shows you different skills that Sim has, and you look up the skill and then you look up a book that matches a skill. For example, this Sim has comedy as a skill, and he has in his inventory a book about comedy. And he will go and he will read it occasionally, and it will improve his skill. So you want to buy books, and you can also buy recipes. If you look, you see it says homework, books. I don't know why. Okay, skill. Under skill, you're going to find the skill books. You know, I don't see the recipe books, but I know they're here. And some of them are cheap, some of them are expensive. You're going to always buy the level 1 book first, and don't buy more than one. They're going to share the books, and you can sell the books afterwards when you're done. They do need entertainment. They do need food. So obviously you have to buy food. If someone has a cooking skill, you buy them the cookbook. They learn how to cook. They're going to cook better food. They're going to get sick less often. They're going to be happier. Eventually, you're going to want to make sure that the furniture is more comfortable. They'll feel better. They'll have more energy and less stress. So you're going to want to buy furniture that has a higher comfort rating. You're going to want to buy some artwork. We can go here and you can see household inventory. There are items here that you're going to be able to purchase. I apologize that it is so slow. I don't know why the game is slow. But when you go to this menu, it shows all of the different... Here it is. I believe that this is stuff that I favorited or something. So you can see that we've got all the beds. The more comfortable beds are going to be more expensive, and they're probably going to be more on the right. And you see you can click on chairs, sofas, beds, benches. Over here we've got different types of furniture. It looks like tables, desks. So you're going to buy a desk and put the computer on it. You can put things on the floor. For example, a radio, you can just put it on the floor. Over here we've got some different items like a chess table, telescope. They have a globe, And the chess table is going to improve their logic skill, for example. You've got musical instruments like the piano or the guitar. They can play an instrument and they'll get better and they can get a job playing instruments. You see, we have some different things. There's going to be the aquarium, a dartboard. We've got exercise equipment. You're going to need exercise equipment because they are going to gain weight. And you're probably not going to be too happy with them gaining weight. So the equipment will make a difference. A lot of what you can buy indoors, you can also buy outdoors. So there's a lot of outdoor items. It's hard for me to see, but it looks like mirrors. Like different indoor decorations. You're not going to be able to buy everything from the beginning. You've got decorations. It's going to be statues, artwork, etc. I don't know why the game is so slow. Lighting is important. You're going to want lighting because otherwise the Sims become unhappy. They become depressed. And you're going to want a clock. If you have a clock, they're more likely to get to work on time. Okay, so electronics is going to be a lot of entertainment. You've got the television. The TV can be used for education. It can be used for entertainment. For example, they can watch a cooking show and they can learn how to cook. You've got the radios and you've got the computer equipment. I do recommend a computer. You should probably buy a cheap one when you start the game. Buy the more expensive ones when you can afford it. In terms of appliances, you got the refrigerators and stoves. You've got microwave, coffee machine. There might be a food processor. There might be a dishwasher. I would recommend a drink machine like a coffee machine and maybe a microwave. You don't need the microwave because you can cook with the stove. But you know, your apartment might not have a stove. They will get sick of eating an improper meal. They want to have a properly cooked meal, which is going to be the stove. So now you got bookshelves, and there's going to be different types of bookshelves. Clothing dressers. And then it looks like we've got some bathroom items. Hard for me to see what this is. Woodworking table. And you can buy expansions. You can put plants. You can buy expansion packs where you can add all sorts of different items. I know there's a bicycle somewhere. I know I've owned a car. Maybe the car is not available with Sims 4. Maybe it was with Sims 3. You can also buy windows and doors and things like that. Now, I know you're going to say, why do I need to buy a window or a door? You might want to put a door to give an extra entrance. So the other thing that happens is the bathroom becomes crowded. They get dirty. Toilet breaks. You might want to have 2 bathrooms. I almost always have 2 bathrooms. So this way, if one gets dirty, they'll use the clean one. Some people are picky about it. And it's going to be the same with the appliances. You're probably going to want more than one cooking appliance, a stove and a microwave and a toaster oven, so that if one breaks while it's being repaired, which could take a few minutes, you can use the other item to cook with. You notice that I've only got one table with 2 chairs. I believe they will eat sitting at the sofa, but if you put a table, you do give them a place to put their dishes on. Otherwise, they will put it on the floor. Your house might not have a patio or a front porch. or front deck. So I do recommend you buy one because I like it when they're outside. You get more interaction with people that are walking by. I accidentally moved something. That's the majority of what you can buy. You can buy a swimming pool. So my recommendation is make sure you have a way for them to sit and eat for everybody. Place to sleep. They will sleep on the floor. Some sort of an electronic entertainment. I would go with the TV. You definitely need a bookshelf. Buy some books. The cooking appliances and the coffee machine added a little bit later. Important, very important is the bookshelf. Second important, I would say a laptop. The TV is good, but they really don't watch it often. They're actually watching it right now. You can watch what they're watching on the TV. And then things like the piano, the guitar, get that a little bit later on, the exercise equipment. And if someone has a musical aspiration, get whatever's cheapest, either singing, guitar, or piano. It's probably going to be the guitar. And if you don't paint the walls, they don't like it when the house is not painted, so they do become depressed. Okay, so that's a little bit about what to buy in the video game Sims 4. If you have any questions or comments, you can post below. You can also go to my video game forum. I'm going to show you in a moment, which is right here. It's at cheapbooks.cc. It's at cheapbooks.cc. Go to video games, life sims, and then the Sims, because there are other sim games. And you can see all the tips that I came up with. You're going to find that my videos give better tips and better information than the other streamers do. You see all the different guides that I wrote, and it's almost all written by me. Some of the games that are very popular, other people do contribute. And when I come up with information before I make a video, I usually make a post here, and I start collecting information. It might be many weeks, so you can see what I'm going to be working on in the future. You can see it before everyone else sees it. And I am the owner of cheapbooks.com, which is a search engine for books and textbooks. And you can see that there are books about Sims 4 that you can buy. Okay, so that is it. If you have any questions or comments, please post below.